Okay, so what's up, guys? Now, warning you now, this is not something that I normally do. Isn't it funny how every time you hear that, like you can tell that person does do that and they dang good at it? Fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't even gonna say. Ladies, y'all probably know too. Like I don't normally do this, but anyway, I know how hard it is for you guys finding like legitimate hoodoo stuff, especially when it seems like social media has become the legitimate news source. Newsflash, it's really not. It's just a bunch of people giving opinions, and some of them are a little. But anyway, so y'all know I don't do social media, but I fell down the Reddit rabbit hole, and I want to share. Oh my gosh. And no, I don't have my hat on and stuff because I'm getting ready for bed. I'm gonna share some stuff that I have found on Reddit and it is wild. But anyway, without further ado, let me get in here. Let me kind of show y'all what I'm talking about. Well, and I'm gonna practice my screen sharing. Anyway, so this is something that was on Reddit. It's I guess this person was asking how their candle burned. And you can see it's like super black and whatnot. Pay no attention to how pale this hand is. We're this is not what we're talking about. But they were asking about this breakup candle that they burned, and people are telling them it burned fast, so the energy got where it needed to go. Boom, boom. But however, the smoke blackening the top indicates resistance and delays. Someone else said looks like an effective working that burned bright and hot. Now, this is what I want you guys to look at here. Let me see. Look, you see all that ash down at the bottom of that candle, like right in there? See, you see all that crap? That is why that candle is black. Y'all, if the candle burned and it left that pile of crap at the bottom, then that candle was dressed too heavily. Who knows what they piled on top of this candle? Have y'all ever like looked inside of a fireplace, a chimney? If you do that, you'll see that it is black. It is sooty because when you burn wood or burn paper or whatever, it leaves a residue. Just because you are doing a spiritual working does not mean that natural physical laws no longer apply. So they piled it up, and that is where all the soot went. Okay, nothing spiritual about that. Let me see if I can find another one for y'all, cause doggy, I had found some good stuff that I wanted to share with y'all. This I gotta find one. Here's one that said "Hot Foot Boss Fix." This is someone who doesn't understand that those are two different workings. You got a hot foot and you got a boss fix. They're just throwing words out there. Um, where is I think it's someone who actually has me blocked on here. If I can find it. Here's one. Here's a good one. Closing mirror portals. I think I talked about this before. Does anyone have a spell or herbal oil crystal infused spray? That's a herbal oil and crystal infused spray. And I would think that was funny, but y'all are actually making this stuff and labeling it hoodoo. Does anyone have a spell or herbal slash oil slash crystal infused spray that I can make to use on mirrors to close them off to being a portal or a way to close a portal in general? Something for protection as well as closure of the portal. I'm looking specifically for mirror closure. Is that something that's happening out here with y'all? Like, y'all using our mirrors doors now? Y'all just hopping through? Just boop, hopping through? But anything would be appreciated. I am fairly new in practice. You're new, but you got portals popping up everywhere. Y'all, sometimes I think people watch movies and it's just like, hey, what else? What else? I'm trying to find this one in particular. Uh, like I said, I think this person has me blocked. Why? I don't know. I'm very helpful. I'm very helpful. But of course, no one on here knows it's me. Don't y'all go telling either. Got some run tell that's on here. I can't find it. Let's see if I can find another one. I'm gonna find another one for y'all. Hold on. Maybe it's in here. Okay. All right. I think it's this one. There's like two different hoodoo groups on here, but let me look for one. I think I accidentally cursed someone. One thing I found on social media, hoodoo, people love to use coincidence like a spiritual working, like something that just happened. Like, oh, I wonder if I did that. I am powerful. It's wild. I'm looking for it for you guys. Hold on. Yeah, it's definitely in here. It is definitely here we go. Here we go. I think this is the guy who has me blocked. But check this out. I'm gonna read this to you because I don't know how it looks on your screen right now. It says the Gede family requests help. Guys, one thing that you guys need to really understand is that hoodoo is its own thing. So if you're talking to someone and they're mentioning a part of, say, Haitian voodoo or a part of like one of the Orisha practices, run. Like run. They don't know what they're talking about. Just run. So, and the Gede are part of Haitian voodoo. The Gede family requests help. If you doubt the following words, simply ask Papa Legba and then return with your answer. Get a reaper is tired. Now, this person, I think this is the person who has me blocked. This person always refers to themselves as get a reaper. And I looked at their profile before they blocked me, and they were real big in like was it RPG role playing games like Dungeons and Dragons, and they would stream video games. So you could tell this is either someone very young or someone who was like just a part of that role playing. I don't deal with the real world. I just hop into fantasy, and that's what happens. And I think it confuses a lot of people because you come to these groups to learn something, and you're talking to someone who is either one a little unhinged or two they're unhinged and role playing. So he says, "Get a Reaper is tired. He is hurting." He's referring to himself when he says, "Get a He's speaking in the third person. Get a Reaper is tired. He is hurting. He is at war with an evil witch. He's protecting a mother and her children out of respect for their privacy. I will not give their names." Whew, good job. Don't name names now. If your focus is healing, he requests your healing energy in this campaign. If your focus is battle, he requests your aid in this campaign. Like this is giving off a lot of Dungeons and Dragons vibes right here. If your focus is love, he requests aid in this campaign. This evil witch fighting has a mother under his control. He has been fighting to free her. The evil witch has been disrespecting his children and his wife. He steals anything he can make a profit on. He has even stolen from a temple place guarded and maintained by Gede Reaper. But his war has reached the point where he is risking his very existence. Again, personal details will not be given out of respect. If you will lend your energy and aid, simply comment Ashe. Let me reread that. If you will lend your energy and aid, simply comment Ashe. See, first he's Haitian voodoo, now he's saying Ashe. Like you going voodoo, and you going Orisha. Like you going back and forth. You will be rewarded by Legba himself and the Gede family for your aid. This evil witch is using strong evil magic to control his family. The mother wants him gone, but she's trapped, and Gede Reaper is trying to free her. Legba will answer your questions in regards to this situation. Don't ask Gede Reaper, this fellow. No. If you want to know what's going on, even though Gede Reaper is the one asking you to help, don't ask him. Ask Papa Legba, who he obviously is on like they like this because he can just say Legba. Just they like that. The mother wants him gone, but she's trapped and Gede Reaper is trying to free her. Legba will answer your questions in regards to this situation. If you will assist, simply comment Ashe. I cringe when I hear like people talking in like hoodoo, but they say Ashe. Thank you for your patience and for taking the time to read this. Sincerely, a child of the ancestors. And then he puts in bold print at the bottom, it takes a village. Zero comments. No one commented Ashe. So I guess nobody was like really trying to be a part of his campaign. There was a follow up entitled, Thank You for Contributing. Thank you to everyone who has contributed energy and or services to the Gede's request for help. The offending witch has been formally stripped of his ability to practice magic in any form. This is cringe. The family thanks you, and those who have contributed, Legba will communicate to you your reward. Folks, I feel sorry for y'all. I mean, this is what y'all are running into. Again, no comments. This is what y'all are running into. I mean, there are, I mean, oh. So basically, oh, here's one, need help with shadow work, not a hoodoo term. So basically, I know I need to do shadow work, but when I say I literally don't know how to start, and yes, I've looked up videos and have read a lot of Reddit threads, and I still don't get it really. Can anyone help a very confused beginner? So you are new, you don't know how to do anything, but you know that is the type of work you need. That's like when people come to me for workings and they tell me, "Yeah, I need a honey jar." I'm like, "Do you now? Does it help that honey jars aren't a real thing?" Oh, now here's one. I love this one right here. Looking for guidance and or resources to learn more of hoodoo based in Georgia. Mostly only see hoodoo info of the Carolinas, Mississippi Delta, and Louisiana hoodoo, but very little on Georgia based workings. Has anyone heard differently? And I actually spoke to this person about like hoodoo is a lot. There's very much a lot of hoodoo here in Georgia. I'm just, I'm just saying, there's a lot, but they didn't want to hear it, and because they couldn't find it. But oddly enough, through the course of the discourse, they were only going like around their neighborhood. I'm like, dude, you need to travel out. Just you'll find it. Just travel. No. And I see that a lot. And then they started talking about it's my birthright. People should teach it's my birthright. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. Y'all, who is nobody's birthright? It is, it's just not. Put forth the effort. Be willing to travel outside of your comfort zone. And it's people want to learn stuff, but they want to dictate the manner in which they learn it. That's why a lot of these folks, they just I think I'll just head on to heaven and take you with me. But yeah, if you got, I mean, oh look, oh here's one. Here's one. Can you use cannabis in your workings? And what do you use it for? I imagine for love work because it's a flower, but more like love protection, right? Now, if y'all don't know what cannabis is, but they were asking how to do it and how to use it for. Oh. So I feel for y'all. Y'all come to the webinar. Come to both of them. BOFFUM. Come to both of them because judging by, and I mean, this is just the tip of the iceberg. If you'd like to see more of this, guys, feel free to email me at papa_lou@outlook.com. Feel free to email me, and I would, love and just Just send me a snapshot of the stuff that you're seeing, and I'd love to react to it. If you like more videos like this where I'm reacting to stuff, just let me know. I would see if y'all see what I see. Maybe I'm wrong in how I'm interpreting a lot of this stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Here's one. Oh, and I'm gonna close with this one. Someone said pet altars. Does anyone have an altar for like a pet that passed away? Is it normal or custom to make one? I'm new to this and mourning a pet that I just lost and feel drawn to make a small one. Thank you. Everyone feels drawn to stuff. Hoodoo does not draw people. You just be honest. You took a notion. You took a notion. You watched a movie or saw something and it led you down a rabbit hole. No one is drawn to this. But no, we do not make altars to our pets. We do not. I understand your mourning. I love my animals deeply, and I feel it deeply when I lose one. So I totally get it. But that's not an altar. An altar is a place you work and you beseech the spirits, or you work with spiritual energy. What you are looking for is just a place to remember a lost loved one. It's not an altar. But I definitely feel for that person. I'm sorry for your loss. But anyway, guys, that's it. Like I said, comment down below. Let me know if you want to see more of this type of thing. I would love to do some more if y'all want to see more. And we'll go from there. All right. Y'all have a good one. God bless. Profit out.